Okay guys, 3 minutes for you another video, and today I will show you some upscale site that helps us to improve and enlarge our photos that we do in the CANAL itself using the models. Let's suppose that you have created a model, and usually when we do, these models are small, we make some very small photos. So if we want to enlarge these photos, to make a banner or a poster, you can enlarge in these sites here. I selected some sites here for you to use and I will show you. In this case you need to have a photo. I downloaded this photo here of this wonderful woman and I will show you. The first site is this one, upscale.media, so you just need to select a photo here, you must wait to upload and then we do this enlargement. Let's see. So guys, you can see that I uploaded it here, and this time, in this site we have two ways of enlargement. We have the normal enlargement, which only increases the size of the image, but we have the enlargement with the IA, which in addition to increasing, it also maintains the details and makes it sharper. You can see here the difference between one and the other. Just do this with your photo so you can see how it looks. So, as soon as you do this enlargement, you can see up here what size it was. Here in this case it increased only twice, and if you want it can also increase 4 times the size. However, these 4 times here, you will usually have to pay, because not all these sites that I will show you are free. They usually have a limited free version. You can take some photos, but if you want to do more, you will have to pay. So, for example, as soon as you enlarge, just click on download here or here. I would say on this site, the best is here, and then you will have the photo itself on your computer. Remembering that every time you do this enlargement, they will be very large. So, for example, if it was 1 megabyte before, it can be like this one was 6 megabytes, and certain photos can be up to 20, 30 megabytes, depending on how many % you increased. We have this other site here, which is image upscaling. We can use it. I will put the same image here again, and an important thing that you can do and should do is a comparison of all these sites here, for you to have a sense of which one will actually deliver the best results. So you can test all of them, and after you have done them in the same photo, you can decide which one you like the best. And one thing, folks, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because it helps the channel a lot to grow and also motivates us to continue bringing videos to you. So we have this third site, which is icons.8, which also serves to do this enlargement, and this one, if I'm not mistaken, the maximum file we can put here is 5 megabytes and it makes a very high enlargement. So I'm going to use the same photo. Let's see if I can do it here, and in this one, apparently we only have a limit of 3 photos, so be aware of these numbers as I told you. After you use it, you will either have to create an account here and pay, or you will have to use another site. This one only increased twice. I can also increase it 4 times, but you saw that I have to pay, and pay no one once, including me. So then you can do it on another site. One thing I'll make clear, there are sites that are bad. They are good, but they put the watermark. So these sites that put the watermark are bad because you have to pay for it to remove the watermark. If you want to remove the watermark here, you will have to pay. So I'm bringing this site because it also does what we want, but it has these features here that we unfortunately don't like. We have this other site here, which is Pixel Cut. We can also increase it through it. Let me close it here. We select a photo, let me put it. And usually, folks, the extension will be from 2 to 4, but that's just paying, okay. Unless there are some specific sites that you can still do, but the normal is from 2 to 4 and without paying. And all of them just need to be enlarged, as I said, and you just have to download it here. In this case, this one has to create an account, and I'm not going to create it now because otherwise the video will be too long. But after you do that, you can download the photo. I'm going to use a photo that I created in the Stable Diffusion itself. With this photo here, I'm going to save it and I'm going to do an extension. This photo here has a lot of details, you can see. And I'm going to save it here. I'm going to save it as PNG here, and that's it. And I'm going to upgrade it because it has a lot of details. On this site here, we can up to 16, but on this one we have to create an account. On this one, apparently, only an optification for 200% that we get for free. So I'm going to upgrade here. We have this other site here too. Let me close all these links. This other site here, guys, is photour.com. This one also has a free limited version. I'm going to select the photo I created again. And this one, as I told you, will put the watermark. And this, unfortunately, is bad, but what can you do? So if you don't want to use it, you don't need to. This one has a lot of details. You can see that it's much more vivid, and apparently the size will be 4000 by 4000. So a very high size. The original size was this one, 1024 by 1024. So it made an extension of 400%. So the good thing, you can see here, it's even clearer and more clear, and apparently it kept all the details of this image I made on Stable Diffuse. We have one more here, which is this one, which is this 0.com. We can also do it through it. Let me click here. All of them work the same way. You will select the image. Let me see here, let me put big. It would be this one. And in this case, this file was too big. So it can't. So there are some sites that have some limitations. We have this other one here too, which is the vents.ai. This one has a program that we can download to use it in the best way. And here I've even shown you how the quality looks. This one, if I'm not mistaken, even restores the image for you. We have this other one, which is the upscale.pix. Let me put it again. We have this one, which is the big.jpg. This one also makes a very good extension. And in this one, let me show you something important. In certain upscales that you will find, you will have this option here, noise reduction. And what does this mean? For example, let me see here. You can see that this photo has many details. Especially on her shoulder there are some lines. If I put here, in this photo, the maximum noise reduction, it is very likely, let me see here, that it removes these lines on her shoulder. So be aware that this can happen. It will try to make the maximum sharp, so it can remove some details. But it's that old story. You can do several tests. So you can first put the maximum here, if you want. Put start. Oops. Wait, I made a mistake, let me update here. Let's update. I will be resizing the image again. Put start. Multiply by 4 also. And put it to the maximum. So, do it now. It's doing it here. And we'll see if it will lose details or not. If it loses details, it's very bad. So you can choose without noise. As I said, each of these sites has some, how can I say, some more elements to modify your photo. So you should test which one you adapt the most. And always remembering that. Adapt, I think that's how you say it. And you have to be aware that some of them you will have to pay, unfortunately. So let's see how it's going here. This will take a little while. Well, a little while. Nothing will take 40 minutes. Yeah. Oh no. Wow, the check would be 40 minutes. It would be a gigantic size. This photo here was enlarged 4 times. Let's show the image, how it looks. This one was good. It didn't lose so many details. You can see that it didn't lose so many details. And I also liked the result. It was a very beautiful photo. To make the comparison, of course, we always have to put a photo one next to the other so we can have a notion of how it is looking, for example, here. This site, for example, from upscale.media does this comparison automatically. So we can know how the original was and how it was enlarged. So guys, I hope you liked it. It's just a simple and quick video. Actually, it's not even quick, but to show you how you can do it so you can upgrade and improve the photos you're taking on the Fusion stage or any other photo you have on your computer. So guys, thanks and see you.